What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital. This video was produced on behalf of Xtra-Gold Resources. We're here with James Longshore, who's the CEO of Xtra-Gold Resources. Pleasure to have you back on, James. How you doing?
Yeah, great to see you again. I think our last update was back in December of last year, so about 9 months ago, and happy to be back.
I know it's been a while. A lot has changed. The price of gold is much higher, which is awesome. So today we're going to be talking all about your recent 43-101 updated mineral resource estimate. So congratulations on the recent release of Xtra-Gold's updated 43-101 mineral resource estimate. Could you walk us through some of the key highlights?
Yeah, for investors, it's a huge milestone for the company because we staked this as a grassroots gold project. It had never been drilled. And our resource came up updated October 16th of this year recently, and we surpassed 1.2 million ounces. And, just to give your investors an idea, what a good milestone. They say 1 in 1,000 gold explorers work their whole life, and only 1 in 1,000 get to find a grassroots project and grow it over to 1 million ounces. So we've done what less than 1 in 1,000 people do in the industry. And I think we're on to a major discovery. And just a few highlights on that. We've only drilled 1% of our land position. Our exploration team has identified 6 other close gold shoots. We haven't drilled them yet, so we don't know the economics, but they're big potential gold shoots right near the resource. So we have those 6 targets. So as we show that this is going to be a multi-million ounce gold discovery, our shareholders are going to be very happy because the company is going to become very valuable.
Yeah, we've followed you and, done interviews for years now, and it's amazing to see the progress. So let's talk about your balance sheet, strong balance sheet, and your financial position. So Xtra-Gold has a strong balance sheet and is fully funded. How does this financial stability position the company to take advantage of potential growth opportunities?
Yeah, so we're very unique for a gold exploration company. As you said, we have 13 million. I'll give you all US numbers, USD in cash. That comprises mainly of cash, liquid stocks, and gold bullion that we can liquidate very quickly. Our drill program's funded for the next 3 years, which is also very unique. And as you know, our company is the only company that I know, gold exploration company, that's self-funded. We've self-funded for the last 14 years with no outside financing capital needed. We generated that with our contract alluvial program with some of the local miners. So it's been a win-win. We've taken, like I said, something that had no hard rock resource, now surpassing 1.2 million ounces. And our shareholders have to be very happy because as our company gets discovered, they've had zero dilution since our IPO. And i.e., we have the same number of shares outstanding because we haven't had to go back and raise equity in the market. So I'm ecstatic. And now that the gold market's running, there's going to be some exciting times for us.
Not many companies can say that for sure. So let's talk mergers and acquisitions now, including the Zijin Mining deal. So with recent M&A activity in the region, including Zijin Mining's acquisition near your property, how do you see this impacting Xtra-Gold's strategic position? Is Xtra-Gold actively exploring potential partnerships or acquisition targets?
Yeah, so recently, just to give your investors a little more knowledge, Newmont Mining, the largest gold producer in the world, as far as gold ounces, has a mine next to us called the Akyem mine, and they produced over 10 years plus. And they've announced with their merger recently with another gold company that they want to divest of some of the mid-size assets. Their gold reserve is down to 1.24 million ounces now. So they put it up for sale. And good news for us, the largest gold producer in China bought it, Xinjiang, and they're very aggressive in Africa and other parts of the world now for gold assets where they can get in. And we're very excited because it's in close proximity to our property. There's a potential haul road we could do, synergies with them because they have a lot of extra potential for capacity in their plant. Having said all that, we want to grow our resource quite a bit more before we look at doing strategic acquisitions. Our target is to show this as a couple of million ounces. As I said, we're at the 1.2 million ounce target now plus, and we want to get that up to 2 million. So stay tuned.
Excited to cover that. So now let's talk about your short and long-term goals. So priorities over the next 12 months and then also over the next 2 years plus.
Yeah, so in the next 12 months, we have three diamond drill rigs which we own. We're stepping out to those six targets that told you that are near our resource. Our resource is open-ended, so we're drilling those over the next 12 months aggressively. Three rigs drilling 24/7. As soon as we hit one more gold shoot, we'd like to get this thing over 1.5 million ounces in the next 12 months and show the public that. And a little bit longer term, let's say over the next 2 years, we'd like to take it over 2 million ounces. Obviously, we're going to tackle these six drill targets that are drill ready. So exciting times. And I just want to note there, it's a very simple business plan. If we execute that, our company is definitely going to be in play because there's very few multi-million ounce gold discoveries found in the last decade. So our shareholders are going to be, very happy once we execute this.
Excited to cover that for you. So let's talk quickly about the gold market now. With the current volatility in the gold market, how do you see gold prices evolving in the short to medium term, and how do investors capitalize on this market trend?
Yeah, well, you and I have been talking, like we've been doing updates for your group for the last 4 years, and I've told you gold's going higher because of some macro events. We won't get into them now, but now we're up over 2,700. The physical gold is performing beautifully. The issue is gold explorers aren't performing very well. They haven't caught up to the gold price yet, but that's fairly normal. It usually takes 6 months to a year for that to happen because people have to believe the gold price is staying here. Good news, I think gold's going much higher. So, investors right now, I think the play would be to look at companies like Xtra-Gold that have multi-million ounce potential, which we do. And you can buy our company right now. We're trading at a very low valuation of about $30 an ounce in the ground. So what investors can do, it's a unique opportunity because we haven't moved with the gold price yet, is that they can put a little bit of capital work to get good exposure to their portfolio to a fairly significant amount of gold. So it's always been an ideal way to get good exposure to gold is to buy the best gold explorers as the gold price runs, but the gold explorers haven't caught up yet. So I would urge anyone looking, for some gold explorers, and I recommend, some for all investors right now, because I think we're in a different economic times. And I think gold's going to perform very, very well. And especially these gold explorers, the few of us that are left with nice assets.
Well, thank you for all the info, James, and congratulations on your recent 43-101. Looks like you're well on your way to your goals. So, yeah, we'll have to have you back on for more updates, but best of luck in this awesome gold environment.
Looking forward to it.